Hi everyone, I welcome all of you in another video of ongoing series in which we are practicing driving tests for different states of Canada. Till now we have covered many states, and in this video we are going to cover Nova Scotia, which has definitely two parts. We will cover first four quizzes in the first video, and the second four part will be covered in the second part of the video. So this is the first part of the Nova Scotia state. So I'm going to start with the first four quizzes, and for this now, we are going to move to the home page of the Canadian practice test. So let's get started. So here is a button of driving test. So let's click on this. Here you will see our different states coming up here. So we have covered all the states which can be found in the description. So I'm going to click on the Nova Scotia for this time. And as I already discussed that we have total 8 quizzes, so we are going to move to the first one. So let's click on Nova Scotia rule test number 1. Welcome to your Nova Scotia practice learners test rule number 1. So let's get started. Here we go. The first question is, by law, you must dim your headlights before an approaching vehicle gets within what distance of you at night? The right answer is 200 meters. So I'm going to click on the second option. Correct. And next. Aggressive driving can increase fuel consumption by up to. The right answer is 39%. Yeah. Next. The third question is, you may not drive through a red traffic light signal when going straight across an intersection unless. The right answer is instructed to by a peace officer. So I'm going to click on the third option. Yeah. And next. The fourth question is, in rain, snow, or fog, you should use your. The right answer is low beam headlights. So I'm going to click next. Unless provided with an exemption, newly licensed driver may not drive unaccompanied between the hours of. The right answer is midnight and 5 a.m. So I'm going to click on the last option. Correct. And next. The sixth question is, unless you are towing poles, the length of a tow must not exceed. The right answer is 5 meters. So I'm going to click on the second option. Next. You will receive how many demerit points for passing a stopped school bus which is loading or unloading? The right answer is 6, which is the second one actually. And this is the right one. And next. Failing to stop at the scene of an accident is an offense punished with how many demerit points? The right answer is again 6. Once you are qualified as a newly licensed driver, you are permitted a blood alcohol level of. The right answer is zero point 0. So I'm going to click on the second option. And next. You can remove demerit points from a full driving license by. The right answer is undertaking a recognized defensive driving course. So I'm going to click on the third option. Next. Which of these contains the most alcohol? The right answer is they are all the same. So last option is the right one. Next. How many demerit points will be placed on your license for driving to the left of the center line? The right answer is 2, which is the third one. Next. You must report a collision to the local police RCMP of the registry of motor vehicle if it is involved personal injury, death, or property damage of. The right answer is $1,000, which is the last one. And the administrative license suspension program provide for what suspension if you refuse to give a breath sample? The right answer is 3 months. So I'm going to click on the third option, which is 3 months. This should be the right one. Correct. And next. When driving in the GDL program, your blood alcohol level must not exceed. The right answer is zero point 0, which is the last one. And next. Roads are at their most dangerous and slippery. The right answer is in the first 10 minutes of rainfall. So let's click on the second option. This should be the right one. This is the correct. And next. A newly licensed driver will be summoned for interview upon his side accruing how many demerit points? The right answer is 4. So let's click on the third option and next. If your vehicle catches fire, you should get yourself and your passengers at least. The right answer is 30 meters away. When holding a learner's license, you must be accompanied at all times when driving by a person who held a valid driver license for how long? The right answer is 2 years. So next. A police breath analyzer will read, warn, or if you register a blood alcohol concentration of between 0.08 and. The right answer is 0.05. Yep. Next. If you come to an intersection where the traffic signal lights are not working, you should. The right answer is treat it as a multi-stop intersection. So I'm going to click on the first option. Yeah, next. How far in front of the cab can a truck driver's blind spot extend? The right answer is 20 feet. So I'm going to click on third option and next. A truck driver will have a blind spot behind his vehicle of up to, the right answer is 200 feet. Yeah, next. How many demerit points will you accrue for speeding in excess of the posted limit in the school area? The right answer is 4. Yeah, this is the correct one, and this is the end of quiz number 1 for Nova Scotia State. This is for your kind information that we are also providing PDF files with questions and answers. So if you need these questions and answers in PDF format, feel free to contact on our email mentioned in the description section. And we are also active on our social media pages. So you can also contact with us there for any type of help. Thank you. Congratulations on completing your first quiz. And now we will start the second quiz. So let's click on Nova Scotia rule test number 2. Welcome to your Nova Scotia Practice Learners Test, rule number 2. So let's get started. Here we go. The first question is, when waiting to make a left turn in an intersection, your wheel should be, the right answer is pointing straight ahead. So I'm going to click on the second option, correct, and next. If you are driving so slowly that traffic began to build up behind you, you must, the right answer is pull over and let it pass. So let's click on the second option. The speed limit in business and residential district in Nova Scotia is, the right answer is 50 km per hour. A safety scan means, the right answer is doing all of these things. So I'm going to click on the last option. If you are following a fire vehicle answering an emergency, you must remain at least how far away from it? The right answer is 150 meters. It is illegal to make a left turn on a red light unless, the right answer is you are turning from one way street into another. So I'm going to click on the second option. If an emergency vehicle is stopped to attend an incident, you must not park within what distance of it? The right answer is 150 meters. Next. You are approaching an intersection which does not have a crosswalk marked. A pedestrian is waiting to cross. You should. The right answer is yield in all circumstances. So I'm going to click on the second option. Next. What percentage of traffic collisions occur at intersections? The right answer is 50%. Next. The speed limit when passing a school building or ground is 50 km per hour. The right answer of this question is at any time children are present. So I'm looking at our last option. Yeah, and next. The 11th question of quiz number 2 is the blind spots of your vehicle are usually, the right answer is to the back left and back right. So let's click on the third option and next. Which of these vehicles has the right of way at an intersection? The right answer is the vehicle already in the intersection. So I'm going to click on the third option. Yeah, next. On a multi-lane highway, you should stay in the far left lane. The right answer is under no circumstances. So second one is the right one, and we will move to the 14th question of quiz number 2. And the question is, unless otherwise posted, the maximum permitted speed on a highway Nova Scotia is, the right answer of this question is 80 km per hour. So last option is 80 and next. If for any reason you are driving well below the speed limit, you should. The right answer is turn on your warning lights. So I'm going to click on the first option. When an emergency vehicle approaches with lights and siren on, you must. The right answer is move to the right and stop. So I'm going to click on the last option. Taking a left hand curve, you should try to keep your position. The right answer is in the middle of your lane. So the second one is the right one. And next. If a vehicle is stopped to allow a pedestrian to cross the street, you may pass it. The right answer is under no circumstances. So last option is the right one. And we will move to the 19th question of quiz number 2. Your momentum turn into centrifugal force which pushes you. The right answer is away from the center of the curve. So second option is the correct answer. If one driver is going straight on while another wants to turn left at an intersection, who should yield? The right answer is the driver turning left. Last one is the right one. And next. When following a motorcycle, you should increase your stopping distance because the right answer is motorcycles can stop faster than car. So I'm going to click on the second option. As you enter a curve, you should. The right answer is slow down, downshift. So second one is the right one. Next. The third last question is you are following a truck in front. When it is rear bumper passing a lamp post, your front bumper should not reach that lamp post for the right answer is 2 seconds. Right? Next. The second last question is crossing guards have the same authority to stop you as the right answer is all of these. Last question is you should increase your following distance if the right answer is any of these apply. So any of these apply is the first one. Correct one. And this is the end of quiz number 2 of Nova Scotia State. Congratulations on completing your first two quizzes. So it's time to move to the third one. So I'm going to click on Nova Scotia rule test number 3. Welcome to your Nova Scotia Practice Learners Test, rule number 3. So let's get started. Here we go. The first question is roundabouts are designed to be taken at speed of, the right answer is 30 to 50 km per hour. Right? Next. When parking, your curbside wheels must be within what distance of the curb or edge of the road? The right answer is 15 centimeters. The third question is when making any turn, it's important that you check. The right answer is all of these. So last one is the right one and next. As you make a turn, you should not use which of these ones you are within the intersection. The right answer is any of them. So the second one is the right answer. On a multi-lane highway, you are intending to move into the lane to the left of you. You should carefully check. The right answer is the lane to the left of you and the lane beyond that. So I'm going to click on the third option and next. When driving on a controlled access highway, you should stop in indicated rest area at least every. The right answer is 200 km. If you want to park near a railway crossing, you must make sure that you are how far away from the nearest rail to you. The right answer is 15 meters. So second one is the right one and next. Parking is not permitted within what distance of an official flashing beacon, stop sign, yield sign or traffic control signal. The right answer is 10 meters. Next. It is illegal to pass on a hill or a curve if you cannot see for at least how far ahead. The right answer is 150 meters. Right? Next. When you are being passed, you must not. The right answer is increase your speed. You must not park within what distance of a crosswalk? The right answer is 5 meters. Next. If you are parking on a hill, your wheels should be pointing. The right answer is to the right. So second option is the correct answer. When parking your car, you must make sure you are not within what distance of an intersection. The right answer is 7.5 meters. As you move into a lane outside you, you should. The right answer is maintain speed or slightly accelerate. So last option should be the right one. Which of these things will help to improve your driving if you have been drinking? The right answer is none of them. So last option should be the right one. Next. If you see a school bus with amber flashing lights, you should. The right answer is pass with extra caution. So I'm going to click on the last option. The 17th question is when turning left from a one-way road into a two-way road, you should go. The right answer is from the far left lane into the far left lane. So I selected the second option. If you are entering a roundabout, which of these people is obliged to yield to you? The right answer is none of them. In which of these situations can you pass a school bus which has red flashing lights on? The right answer is none of them. So last option is right answer. Which of these medicines can result in your driving impaired? The right answer is all of them. Second option is the right one. You are following another vehicle which begins to overtake a truck which you also wish to pass. You should. The right answer is hang back until the other vehicle has completed its pass. The third one is the right one. And next. When emerging from an alleyway or driveway, you should first. The right answer is stop before the sidewalk. So first option should be the right one. Yes. The third last question is when passing another vehicle at night, you should. The right answer is switch to low beams headlights. Correct. Next. The second last question is when you are backing up, the hand controlling the wheel should be at what position? The right answer is 12 o'clock. Next. If a person behind you sounds their horn to let you know they are going to pass, the right answer is you are legally obliged to help them. So I'm going to select the second option, and this is the correct one. And this is the end of quiz number 3 of Nova Scotia State. One thing I would like to mention here that this is super important. Instead of just watching a video, practice these quizzes yourself on canadianpracticetest.com. To be honest, we built this website specially to educate our viewers and make this test easy for our audience. Thank you. Congratulations on completing your first 3 quizzes, and now we are going to start the fourth one, which is the last one for this part of the video. So let's click on Nova Scotia rule test number 4. Welcome to your Nova Scotia practice learners test rule number 4. So let's get started. Here we go. The first question is, you must have a white light which illuminates your number plate so that it can be readable from what distance away? The right answer is 15 meters. Next. Children in cars must ride in a rear-facing infant seat until they are. The right answer is 10 kilograms in weight. So I'm going to select the first option. This should be the right one. Correct. And next. The third question is, in Nova Scotia, you must use your headlights between. The right answer is half an hour after sunset to half an hour before sunrises. So I'm going to select the third option. Next. The fourth question is, if your wheels lock under braking, you should. The right answer of fourth question is release the pedal slightly and reapply. So I'm going to click on the first option. If you start to feel drowsy when driving, you should. The right answer is pull over and rest. So third one is the right one. And next. Your front parking light or reflector must be of what color? The right answer is white or amber. So I'm going to click on the last option, which is the right one, and we will move to the seventh question of quiz number 4. If you cause death by driving when impaired, you can be convicted under the Criminal Code of Canada and sent to prison for up to. The right answer is life. And next. When traveling through a work zone, you should. The right answer of eighth question is leave more space than usual between you and the vehicle in front. And next. The minimum tread depth necessary for your tires to be legal is. The right answer is 1.5 mm. Next. If your vehicle is more than 2.05 meter in width, your turn signals must be plainly visible in normal sunlight from how far away? The right answer of this question is 150 meters. Next. Your brake lights must be red and plainly visible for a distance of. The right answer is 100 meters. So first one is the right one. And next. The 12th question is, the administrative license suspension program provide for what suspension if you refuse to give a breath sample? The right answer is 3 months. And next. When a lane is closed, you should merge into the next lane. The right answer is as soon as safely possible. So the last one should be the right one, and yeah, is correct. Your lights must be on at any time when condition means there is not enough light to identify a person on the highway. How far ahead? The right answer is 300 meters, which is the first one. Next. The only thing permitted on your windshield is. The right answer is the official inspection sticker. So I'm going to click on the first option. Next. If a child weighs more than 18 kilogram but is less than 145 centimeter tall and less than 9 years old, they must. The right answer is use an approved booster seat. So I'm going to click on the first option. Which of these is the most optimal position for your hand on the steering wheel? The right answer is 10 and 2 o'clock. So the second option is the right one. Next. It is not compulsory to wear a seat belt if. The right answer is you are undertaking work which entails getting in and out of the vehicle frequently. Next. The most common cause of highway crashes in Nova Scotia is. The right answer is driver intention, which is the first one. Next. As you drive, you should be. The right answer is scanning constantly. So the first one is scanning constantly. And next. The 21st question is, when you are approaching a motorcycle, you must remember that a motorcyclist is entitled to. The right answer is a full lane. So I'm going to select the first option. And next. Your vehicle must be equipped with a horn that can be heard at a distance of. The right answer is 60 meters. Next. The third last question of quiz number 4 is on your fourth offense of driving while impaired in Nova Scotia, within 10 years, you will lose your license. The right answer is permanently, which is the second one. Next. Studded tires are only legal in Nova Scotia between October 15 and the right answer is April 30th. The first one is the right one and next. Defensive driving means the right answer is anticipating your own mistakes and those of others. So I'm going to click on the third option. This is the correct one and this is the end of quiz number 4 of Nova Scotia State.